Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the studio too while we're at it. So today's video, I'm going to break down the back squat into 5 different parts. What it is, why we do it, and the muscles that are targeted. I'm going to run through the proper form for you guys. I'm going to look at common errors and how to fix them. And then lastly, progression. So like once you reach a certain level of mastery, then how to ramp it up from there. So without further ado, let's get started. The back squat is a compound movement, meaning that it targets multiple joints, and this allows you to pick up the most possible weight. Will lead to greater strength gains, like in the long term, and as opposed to other more accessory movements, like sitting leg extensions and things like that, you're going to build greater overall strength and muscle mass. So it's primarily targeting the quads and the glute muscles. But at the same time, since your entire body needs to be like aligned to maintain the weight of the bar, this is also going to some degree target your abs and then obviously the hamstrings. Number 3, proper form, probably the most important part of this video. I don't want you guys to get injured. I want you to do this safely. I usually use the little ridges on the bar to like guide where my hands are. So your hands are going to go a little bit past shoulder width apart. Step forward, putting your 2 feet evenly underneath the bar. You're going to wrap your hands around the bar and then step forward and under the bar, placing the back of your neck directly underneath the center of the bar. And of course, you want this to be even on both sides. It's very important to note, I'm going to put up some video on the screen, but what you don't want is you don't want the bar to be too far behind the back of your neck. Otherwise, there's a potential it could slide down your back and injure you. And you don't also want it too far up. There's a sweet spot, and obviously you might have to develop a little back muscle in order for the squat to be more comfortable. But all that will come with time. You're going to take a couple of steps back. You're going to keep a nice upright posture, and then you're going to squat back and down like you're sitting in an imaginary chair. Your foot placement is very important. So your feet are not parallel to each other pointing forward. They're actually slightly out a bit. An angle of, I think, about 15 degrees is good. That's what a lot of people tend to say. And then from there, what you're going to do is make sure also your knee is not passing your toe. And that's a common error, which I'll go over later. But this is very important because you don't want to put stress on your knee or ankle joint. Sit nice and low. You want to ideally get your quads at least parallel. If you can do a little more, that's good. To get back up, you're going to be standing straight up, like vertically, basically. You know, nice, proud posture. What you want is to actually push your heels into the ground. You're not standing up on your toes, but you're using your heels. And you're not bending your back up, you're kind of pushing your legs into the ground, and that's what brings you back up. And then another important alignment is the motion of the bar. So the bar is moving only in a vertical path. It doesn't wobble around, and I maintain my balance throughout the entire move. At the end, take a few steps forward, re-rack the bar, ideally placing it on the J hooks at exactly the same time on both sides. You want to avoid injuring, one of your shoulders by misplacing the bar, and be very careful when putting it back on. You don't want to put on one and then think you put on the other, but you haven't. So just be careful. Errors include like leaning either too far forward, backwards, or to the sides, not having the weight evenly balanced on your back, the position of the bar on the back of your neck, the position of your knee relative to your toe, and then also your stance. So all of those are important things. And obviously everything can be minimized with, safety precautions. So there's a certain point where you're going to start mastering the motion a little bit, and you're going to be able to increase your weight and your sets and like all that. So there's a few ways to increase the intensity of your workout, build your general strength. So the ways are you can increase the weight. So gradually, every once in a while, you're going to put on a few more plates, a few more pounds. You can also decrease your rest time between sets, that's intensity. You can also add more sets. All right, thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you found it somewhat informative. If you did at all, please, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, shout out to my friend Nirne for producing the beat in the background. When he eventually makes a SoundCloud, I'm gonna link him so you guys can check him out. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.